Hi everybody, it's Dory. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. First off, let me apologize for not getting you guys any updates for quite some time. I have been busy, crazy. It feels like the days are just running into each other. Some days I don't feel like doing anything. The world and life is draining me. But anyways, welcome back, and to anybody who's new, let me just introduce myself. I am Dory. I'm 48 years old, 5'4" tall, and on September 12th of 2016, I had a weight loss surgery called vertical sleeve gastrectomy. I had that on September 12th, 2016 in Hartford, Connecticut with Dr. Darren Tischler at Hartford Hospital. My highest recorded weight was 350 pounds. My surgery weight was 300.5. The lowest I've seen, which was December of last year, was 156.3. And I really, really liked that weight. So I've kind of been trying to get back there. I am still in the 170s. I bounced from 171 to 175. This morning I was 174. That weight is fine too. I don't really have any issues with it. I just liked being a little bit thinner, and wearing a size 10 skinny jean was what I liked. But I definitely, I can still fit into some 10s, and 12s are too big. So it's kind of hit or miss depending on the type of jean. But of course I love leggings, and I've been home with the kids. So I'm loving my leggings. So anyhow, so what has been going on? So I did put some videos up of cooking. I did have my emergency room visit and hospital stay that I had posted not too long ago. I'm no closer to really knowing anything about the ultrasound and everything. I did go last week, last Thursday. Actually, not yesterday, but the Thursday before that, and had an ultrasound. I'm going to call my gynecologist office today because no one got back to me as to what the ultrasound revealed and whether or not I will have surgery. So that is, pretty important to know. So I'm going to call today, figure that out. We had my daughter, my 6-year-old, who is in first grade, has been going face-to-face in school. The rest are remote schooled, and she's been going since October 5th. And last Thursday, the same day I had my ultrasound, they called me and I had to pick her up from the nurse's office because she said she had a stomach ache. And so that, of course, is on the list of COVID possibilities, which it's not stomach ache, it's like nausea and vomiting, which she didn't have. But anyway, so of course I had to pick her up, and I took her to the pediatrician, who then just said to have a COVID test done because it'll get her back into school quicker. Well, she went back to school yesterday. So a week later, it took the results a long time to come back. It's frustrating, to say the least. But then, so she went to school yesterday. She's in school now, hence why I'm able to make a video. And they announced yesterday in our school district, not that there has been any transmission of COVID in our schools, and it's only kindergarten and first grade, and those who are most at risk, like DCF, custody children, or high needs, autistic kids and things like that. They have now decided to pull that all back and remote school them as of next Wednesday. So she'll go to school. She's in school today. She'll go Monday and Tuesday, and then Wednesday, boom, she is home remote schooled, which means I also take my friend's son, because she's a teacher in another city over from me, and so she pays me to have him here 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So stuff's about to become real. So as far as how I feel, like, I feel great. I do feel like I have to take, I take Gas X tablets every day. I take my Enzyme 7. I take Chanca Piedra, which I had previously shared with you guys that I take, and that is translated, it means it's a stone breaker. So I take that for like, so I won't get gallstones or kidney stones. I also take a apple cider vinegar, and then because of all the antibiotics that I was on, I actually ended up getting thrush on my tongue, which was pretty scary. But I knew that it was only because my body got worn out and I had so many antibiotics. And then it threw off, of course, my whole gut because of having I had such high amounts IV intravenously in the hospital, and then I had another 14-day stint at home, and half of that time I was taking two different antibiotics, and then one of them caused like an allergic reaction, which came out in a what they call a drug rash, and so I got off of that one, but it just threw everything off. So I went down to a place in my town called the Herbarium, and it's just, you know, all kinds of herbal things and whatever. So I got myself some really good probiotics and prebiotics. So I take one every day, and I think that's probably why the thrush went away quickly. I probably had it for about a week, maybe, yeah, maybe about 7-8 days. So, but as far as like how I'm feeling, I feel back to normal. I definitely, I'm fighting a cold now. I have a sore throat. I have all the cold symptoms, which my daughter, who I told you had to have the COVID test, of course, which was negative, she started a cold with a sore throat around the time I had to pick her up from school, like the next day. And then my 11-year-old daughter caught that from her, and so she went through the little stint. And so now it's my turn, and I think my husband is probably getting it as well. So basically, it's just, you know, it's a cold. The temperature has changed a lot here, and we had dropped down to the 30s during the day. And then for about a week to 10 days, we had temps back into the 70s and 80s, which was nice. But then now it's back down again to the 30s. And so because of the fluctuation, every year I end up getting this cold. And so this year it's my throat, and, you know, my glands are a little swollen. I know it's not COVID. One, because my daughter had the same symptoms and she's negative, but also two, we're quarantined. We've been in the house. I don't go anywhere. I don't visit anyone. Church has been online. I get Walmart grocery delivery, and I go and pick it up, and I don't get out of the car, and I get Whole Foods delivers to my door. I don't even see them. I get like Amazon Prime. I've been getting everything from there as far as like some food items and snacks and stuff that the kids like. And one thing I want to tell you guys is I actually went and bought some Quest peanut butter cups, Quest taco chips, which are like my fave. And I got that on Amazon. And can I tell you, those peanut butter cups are fire. They're so delicious. I think I'm eating a Reese's peanut butter cup. There's 2 of them in the package. It's 190 calories and only 1 net carb. And I love them. I almost every day have a 2-pack. I have 2 of them almost every day. I'd say every other day. And then another thing my husband and I actually made, and I meant to get it on video. So we're going to make it again, and I'll make sure to videotape it. But there's something called sodium citrate. And I got this from Serious Keto. He's on YouTube, and he told us about this in a video where he made queso. And can I tell you guys, it is a game changer. You only use a really little amount, and you can use anything as, like, you can use chicken stock, you can use wine, you can use water. Actually, not water, I don't think, but whipping cream. You can use half and half, milk. But basically, whatever the base is, you put that in, and then you put a little bit of that sodium citrate, and then you, we actually had grated our own fresh cheese, cheddar, and then you add it in a little at a time, and you know, whisk it around and make sure it all gets melted, and that sodium citrate actually helps the fat not to separate. And so it's delicious. So I've been having that every day. And then I also ordered some of these. It's by Mr. Tortilla, and they're little tiny, they're just like little street tacos. They have pico de gallo, or pico de gallo, let me say it correctly. Flavor, they have whole wheat flavor. So I ordered the pico de gallo, and it was they're amazing. And so they fry up just like tortillas. You can have them even just right in the microwave. They soften up and they're nice and warm. And so I've just been putting like, I put some chicken in there, or I put some pulled pork. Today I actually just fried up some cod, so I'm going to put cod in there. And then I put a drizzle of the cheese sauce that we made, because it stays in the refrigerator. We made a huge container of it, and it stays in the refrigerator, and then you take it out and it's perfect because it goes in the microwave, and it's like you just have fresh queso every time. You just take like a couple tablespoons and drizzle it on, and it is delicious. So I've been loving that. What have I been eating? So some mornings I wake up and I'm starving. As soon as I got out of the hospital, the few days after I had gotten out of the hospital, I started going back to eating 3 meals a day, and I was losing like great weight. But I could only eat a little bit because my stomach was so like upset with the medication and just all the other stuff. I was on pain meds, I was on all this stuff. And so I would have like one egg scrambled with toast and butter, and that seemed to sit really well. I kind of went through a phase where I wanted that every morning, so I think I ate that for a week straight. And then I just kind of went through the phase of the toast and all that, and I'm kind of over that. I'm having, let's see, so breakfast, depending, if I wake up in the morning, like this morning, I woke up and I was hungry, like my stomach hurt and I was starting to feel like weak. So I had a Baby Bell cheese, and then I had a Light and Fit Greek yogurt. I think it's strawberry cheesecake flavor. So I ate that while I was actually frying up the cod. And then, sorry about that. That was my eldest daughter taking her 2-month-old to the doctors. She just doesn't look too good, and I'm not sure that she's gaining enough weight. And so I told her to take her into the pediatrician and see what they say. But so I don't even know where I was up to. I think I was talking about food and what I'm eating. Yes, because I was eating the scrambled eggs. So yesterday when I woke up, I was not hungry at all. So I went most of the day without eating. I think I ate like noon, 12:30. Today I just had what I told you. And then I'm planning on having those street tacos with the cod and some of the cheese for lunch or whenever I get hungry. It's only 10 of 10, so it's 9:50 a.m. So my kids are actually on remote learning downstairs, 3 of them. And yeah, so I figured I would put out a video. I'm trying to think what else is going on. What I eat, what I do. There's one thing that I'm trying to do, and that is balance. So I'm trying to get better at balancing, because the number one reason why people go into a nursing home when they're older is because they become fall risks, and it's because they lose their balance as you get older. And so I really need to get into that. I need to be doing some yoga. I need to be doing some strength training. But I have to say, like, today's Friday the 13th of November, and the last time my kids were in school when everything was normal before this whole COVID crash was March 19th, which was a Friday the 13th. I'm sorry, March 13th, which was also a Friday the 13th. So it's been March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, 8 months. 8 months of this. And so it's been 8 months since I've exercised. It's been a lot. And I just cannot get my motivation to start it, because I feel like there's just so many other things going on. And so I feel like my mental health is really hurting. I feel like mentally and emotionally, with everything from the COVID to the election to the stimulus thing to the Nancy Pelosi, who's a jerk face, just all of them. Like, I'm just feeling like, I don't know, I'm feeling the weight of the world on my shoulders for sure. I got off all news stations. I think I listen to Newsmax is the only one. I don't have cable, so I don't listen to, any kind of news channel or whatever. So, yeah, that's really it, guys. That's really it in a nutshell of what's happening with me over here. Definitely prayers are welcomed. I'm also trying not to let um, the opinions of others really deter me. I think, you know, we all have our own opinion, and if somebody differs in their opinion from me, whether it's on food or politics or religion or anything like that, I definitely, I look the other way. I appreciate people sharing stuff with me. Um, but some of the weight loss channels that I follow on Instagram are like over the top and like filled with hatred, and it has nothing to do with weight loss. And I didn't start following people on Instagram or on YouTube to, you know, let me have to hear about your views and the hatred that you're spewing. And so I unfollowed a ton of people, and it really helped me a lot. um, People can have their opinion, you know, at the end of the day, and I respect everyone's opinion, and I am so glad that we don't all think the same. But, you know, when you're trying to lose weight or you're trying to battle regain or whatever, you kind of go to these channels for support or for encouragement or to encourage them. But when they're just spewing hate and all of that, it's very disheartening. It's actually disgusting. Um, and that's really where the racism around this world comes from. And so, anyhow, that's my spiel. And yeah, so I am just going to keep it on. I really am looking forward to getting into the 160s again. It does seem, though, that no matter what I do, I get down to like 171 or 170.4, and then the next day I'm 171. So it's like I just cannot cross over to the 169 for whatever reason. It's crazy. And it's not like I'm sabotaging myself, which I have in the past. It's I'm eating the same things, doing the same thing, and so I don't know. It's just weird. But that is it for now. Thank you for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. I hope that you guys subscribe some more. I'm planning on doing some more videos, some more hauls. What I got for Christmas for the kids, which I'm almost like 60-70% done with Christmas shopping. I'm going to be decorating for Christmas and all of that good stuff. And so I hope that you guys stick around and you enjoy the things that I'm going to put out. Until next time.